Cleve, this survey also measured public perception when it comes to the flood control scandal and the investigations of the ICI. Maybe you can give us a preview of some of the sentiments of people and how central is that issue to their anger and their support for anti-corruption protests?
Right. Consistently with how they feel about the protest, that we see that a good majority of Filipinos, right, say that they support the anti-corruption protest. That also translates to what they're feeling about the flood control issue in the first place. That most Filipinos still feel that this is a very worrying development in Philippine politics, and that they find it personally troubling, this particular issue. So I think this is really taking up a lot of mental space for most Filipinos, especially as we see more evidence, as more information are disclosed in the investigations. Regarding trust in the ICI and other institutions, what we are seeing with the numbers is that the ICI do not necessarily enjoy a broad public support, as one might observe or one might expect. For example, me, I personally expect that it might be that Filipinos might be supportive of the ICI, given its independent nature, rather. But we find in our latest survey, that that's not necessarily the case. So Filipinos I think, are still looking for other institutions, other leaders maybe, to actually credibly investigate and credibly tackle this particular issue.
That's interesting.
Well,
And
they
I have
only
heard it
opened-
said,
They only opened live streaming today, so up until today,
Yeah.
it was largely a mystery.
but also I've heard it said that they're unknown, at least in the world of politics, right? I mean, of course, Justice Andres Reyes has been a justice, but he's never been this public before. So you're seeing that the one that Filipinos trust to solve this mess is an institution or a person?
It's actually an institution, and I think what the option what the option at least that's how I read it, is that there is really a demand among the public for an institution that is known to be independent, and what I think they broadly associate with more credible, more effective investigations, right? So they look up to an investigation body to actually tackle this issue. So it might be something about popular perceptions of what institution is supposed to investigate crimes or wrongdoings in public and private sectors in the country. As you have mentioned as well, that it's only today that the ICI really live stream its proceedings. So it might also be a public relations problem, right? If people do not necessarily see what they are doing and are not aware of how the investigations are progressing, then I wouldn't be surprised if they cannot really say that they trust the ICI, for example.
If this was